let's look at ahead of next season then, because Ipswich come into next season as the title favourites with the bookies. It was kind of something that I thought they would carry in, given the nature of the squad. I know you haven't watched a lot of them last season. Do you think that's a fair tag? Do you think that's kind of where your early thoughts would be with Ipswich in that kind of conversation?
Yeah, for sure. The starter for me is I can't believe that Kieran McKenna is still Ipswich manager and will take them into another championship season. I'm absolutely buzzing about that from a neutral point of view. I love Kieran McKenna, pretty much everything about him as a manager. I really, really admire and respect him so much. And I loved watching Ipswich play, particularly in that championship season. And so, I'm really interested to see how, if at all, he is different, how, if at all, the team differently the team plays, and how they handle the tag of favourites. This is something that Luton Town seems to struggle with. This idea that the momentum of the double promotion that you had is obviously gone. It's a completely different challenge. The way that the other teams in the division are looking at Ipswich is completely changed. No more is it neutral's choice. Like, God, this is a great story. They're taking on Leicester and Leeds and Southampton, the big guns. Now it's you are there to be shot at. And, that comes with really different challenges. I think that Ipswich and McKenna will be very well placed to understand them and to overcome them. So I'm really excited about that. And I think just, clearly there haven't been any major signings made so far, and apart from David Button, of course, and third and fourth choice goalkeepers are crucial, as we know, particularly for team morale. It's a funny one with me. We do these transfer bulletins on ntt20.com. We cover every single EFL transfer and not just a line on it, but we try and provide detail on every player, well researched, and some comment on the context of the squad and why they've been signed, or maybe sometimes why we're not sure they've been signed. But I also aggressively feel that making transfers, particularly by the 8th of July, is not a blueprint for success. It's not a sort of silver bullet. That clubs that are making signings are doing so generally because they have to. Quite often it's because they've lost players that were crucial players. They have gaps to fill. And in Ipswich's case, it just feels like there's not the case to the same extent. And you've got a squad of mostly excellent championship players who already know how to play at this level for the manager that you have. That's something that's also differs. A lot of the clubs, including the two you've come down with, have got new managers, new ideas, new training sessions, new way of playing, way more up in the air. I personally lean towards the continuity that you guys have. But I kind of, I don't actually think there are that many similarities with Luton, but I will just flag that I felt the same with Luton last year. I was like, oh, they're really, they understand the situation. They're not panicking. They're sticking with the manager. They're sticking with the squad. They're just going to be calm and they'll be strong and they'll hit the ground running. And obviously the complete opposite happens. So that's kind of the beauty of it, because who knows what will happen.